Hey, good morning, everybody. Timber. Today is Friday, August 9th, 2024. Of course, I'm with Originator Success here with your daily mortgage rate update. The only place on the web where you guys get to join me each and every weekday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, as I come to you this morning from an Airbnb. Uh, but anyway, still here for you. So anyway, good morning. Remember, if you're watching on the replay, don't forget to give me a hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know that you were here. Don't forget to smash that like button, tag an hello friend, share us in a group. Remember, you can go ahead and sign up for our free daily email lock advice, www.lockadvice.com. You can get our text alerts at ratetextalerts.com. You can get our sign up for a reminder that I'm live here at hmmr.io/reminder, or check us out at originatorssuccess.com. Find out how we help you get business, get some new loans, build your online brand, your social profiles, your Google business profile. We build or optimize all of those for you. We generate reviews for you. We've got some email content that goes out. Some social posting. We got a lot of cool stuff. So check us out at originatorssuccess.com. Find out how we help you get some business. If you're here this morning, say good morning. Let's say hi to the live folks. See who we got here this morning. We have my friend Mallory Fotiadis. Good morning. Monica Dinkins, Megan Lindberg. Ron Siegel said today is oh, you're starting early. Tomorrow is National S'mores Day. My wife loves s'mores. That's a big thing for sure. Good morning, Mr. Mike Tebow. We've got let's see, Amy Blauser, TGIF, Mandy Kangas. Good morning, Bobby Searson, Rob Stewart. Great to have you all here. James Mahan. Great to see you, my friend. If you're here this morning, say good morning. Look at this. I got a little notes section here. I don't know what I would do with that, but anyway, all right, let's get to the good stuff. Let's talk about what we got going on this morning. Rate sheets are rebounding a bit this morning. Should see better pricing than what we saw yesterday. Yesterday, we got kicked in the teeth when the unemployment claims came out, and they were lower than expected, lower than the week before. Unemployment claims come out every Thursday. It's a weekly report. You know, how many people are applying for unemployment, continuing claims, how many people are on unemployment, and normally it doesn't really have any big market moving kind of control, but yesterday it did cause bonds to go negative, where they basically stayed that way on the day. And the reason is because it showed some strength to the labor market, and that's what everybody was, getting all excited that they thought was falling apart on Friday. So that's why we saw that. Today, reprice risk is low. Very unlikely that you have to worry about seeing any lenders repricing worse. It's possible, but it's just not likely. There's nothing on the calendar today. It's a summer Friday, which means all the traders tend to disappear and take off. Bonds are up on the day. We'll go over that in a minute. The outlook, basically, rates should be settled in now ahead of the CPI data next week. Hopefully things are nice and calm. Don't look for any big improvements, though, unless we get like a stellar reading showing inflation dropping much more than expected. Not looking to see rates get that much better, but we should get some better pricing. Things should settle in where we're at right now. I'm going to go ahead. Let me change screens. Let me go to this one. Hold on. Let me full screen. Okay. I am going to share my screen, show you all a few things, and go on to that. You guys make any comments that you like. But as we go here, first things first, you can see here mortgage-backed securities. Like I said, they're up about 14, 15 basis points to start the day. Couple of different things to see. Look at this pattern. Friday here, this green candlestick. Monday, this huge red candlestick, where we started at an absolute peak and just lost ground, though, on the day. Tuesday got worse. Wednesday settled in a little. Thursday, we saw some worse. And Friday, we're here today. Notice that the end of the day on Thursday was 100.38. Right now, we're at 100.45. We're a little bit better than where we ended the day last Thursday. But not where we ended the day on Friday. Quite a bit. We don't have any chance of getting up there. So you can see last Friday's pricing was much better. When we take a look at rate sheets, you can see how that actually coordinates and it comes through. We saw rates hit their best levels about 6 3/8, and then they've rebounded about a quarter point up to about 6 5/8 right now. And that's probably where they'll settle in. And that's still better than the 6 3/4 or 6 7/8 and, close to 7% that we were seeing before the Fed meeting. Take a look here at the Fed futures. This is kind of when we're looking at what is going to happen with mortgage rates as we head into next week, this is really important. The idea of a September rate cut is almost neck and neck between a quarter point and a half a point. I think markets are still going to give up on this. Now, a couple of things to note here. Let's take a look. Fed, let's see, Schmidt. Okay, so let's start with this article. This article is in Bloomberg. Bloomberg did a survey of 51 economists, right? And basically 80%, 4 out of 5 of them said, hey, it's really unlikely that we see the Fed cut rates. Cut half a point. Nearly 4/5 of economists surveyed predict the Fed will trim rates by a quarter point. It's and that's what I've been saying. So we are likely, hold on, I got to switch to there you go. We are very unlikely to see the Fed do a half point rate cut in September because it just, unless the next labor report on September 6th come in super weak like this one. And I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. So Ron Siegel and I, we should place like a wager, like not mere, but something fun. We need a wager. If you still think we're going to see a 50 basis point rate cut, I think we're going to see a quarter point rate cut. We've got the CPI data next week to contend with. We've got September 6th labor market data, and then September 11th, another CPI reading. Those are the three big things that are going to happen between now and the next Fed meeting that would give us any chance of seeing a half a point rate cut. But I do not think that the Fed will cut a half a point unless that September 6th job data is as bad as the August report that we got from July's data. So if that makes sense, if I'm putting all those dates out there for you. Good morning, Cindy, Brandy, Deb, Dan, Yasmin, Mike, Angela. Great to have all of you here. So anyway, on this happy Friday, I won't bore you all too long. I'll show you a couple of other things that I found interesting. Let's see here. So here, I can pop this so it stays on there at the bottom. Okay. Oops, not that. Here you go. So a couple of other articles that I found interesting. A couple of Fed members yesterday. Barkin, who is the Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond president, Tom Barkin, he basically said that he's optimistic inflation readings will be good over the coming months and that the disinflation will continue. But he also said that the Fed doesn't really have to freak out and cut rates, right? I think you've got some time in a healthy economy to figure out whether this is an economy gently moving into a normalizing state that will allow you in a steady, deliberate way to normalize rates, or is this one where you really do have to lean into it. Now, he's a voting member. Schmidt is not a voting member, and that's not Kimmy Schmidt. This is Kansas City Fed President Jeffrey Schmidt, and he said that he's not ready to support a reduction in interest rates with inflation above target and labor markets still healthy despite some cooling, which I find to be kind of funny because this is when you see everyone talk about that the Fed is way late to the party. It's guys like this on why they say that. And, these are supposed to be people in the room. And that's where we all scratch our head because, he's like, hey, we're close, but we're still not there. He didn't give a view on when the Fed should cut interest rates. The path of policy will be determined by the data and the strength of the economy. Well, we're seeing things there. But he says overall, the labor market still appears healthy. Last week's employment report for July led many to question this resilience, but it's important to note that many other indicators pointed to continued strength. Did they? Come on, Siegel. Did they really? Right? No, I think so. But he's not a voting member. So very hawkish, but not a voting member. Looking at Barkin, a little less hawkish, but still, I wouldn't really call him dovish either. So anyway, those are a few things going on, but it should be a quiet day. Go back to, here we go. Should be a quiet day. Everything be calm. Rates should be a little bit better today. I would float everything into next week, see what we've got going on. See when we get to the inflation data on Wednesday, it could actually help pricing improve a little bit and pick up from there. So Ron's for a half. Ron, we got to figure out what our bet's going to be. I say it's a quarter at this point. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to wrap it up. And thank you for joining me. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Let me know what you guys are doing the weekend. I am here, Airbnb with the fam, little family vacation. Actually, only about an hour from my house, which is funny. But so we're going to go to the beach, rented a pontoon boat for tomorrow in Lake Jocassee in South Carolina. I'm still in North Carolina here, but that's about an hour and a half away. So we'll go to there tomorrow. So just hanging with the family, and living the life this weekend. What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? Let me know in the comments what you're doing this weekend. Curious. Show me. Tell me. Let me know what you guys are doing. And that is it, my friends. Also, don't forget, you can sign up for reminders if you'd like to be reminded that I go live. I'll flash that on the screen for you. Hold on. Let me plop that on here in case you guys want to do that. There you go. If you want reminders that I'm going live, there you go. Ron said next week's unemployment report will be key indicator for the jobs report. Yeah. You said what, the second week jobless claims, you mean? I know that's one that everyone uses. So, all right. Well, I'm either really delayed or you guys aren't telling me what you're doing this weekend. So I'll come back and read them. Ron said we get to watch a grandson a little bit this weekend. We're a baby watch for grandson number 2 within the next couple of weeks. Oh, congratulations. I hope everything goes really well and all are healthy and happy when that happens for you, my man. Candido said it'll be hanging out with family and getting where's my glasses? So they're over there. And getting told what to do by my wife and 2 daughters. Yeah, you have a household of women, dude. It's your job to just follow directions. Angela's going to Island Park, Idaho. Angela, I know where Island Park is. I stayed at a place called Grandma's Cabin for 2 weeks with my family. Man, this has got to be going on probably 15, 20 years ago. We stayed there and we went to Yellowstone. So if you are going out there, enjoy it. We went to a reservoir out there and rode jet skis, as well as going to Yellowstone. It was really, really good. So good morning, Mr. Avila. Monica's hanging out with the hubby. Have fun. Dan's cleaning up after the flood in Sarasota. Oh, Dan, good luck, my friend. I hope it didn't hit you too hard. A Mariners game. Nice. Open houses. Go get some business. Good stuff. So, all right, my friends. Well, thank you so much for sharing with me what you're doing. I'm going to wrap it up. I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care, everybody. Make it a fantastic day. Bye-bye.